You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's up, NASCAR diecast collectors, diecast viewers on YouTube? This is Original Big Bri here, and welcome back to another Wave 9 NASCAR Authentics 2018 diecast review. Today we'll be reviewing Bubba Wallace's 2018 NASCAR Racing Experience Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Richard Petty Motorsports. This is a really unique car that I was not planning on getting for this wave, but you know, this is the fourth car that this is the fourth car that we've got for Bubba Wallace for this year for NASCAR Authentics. And I gotta admit, man, I mean, I didn't expect this much Bubba cars to come in for NASCAR Authentics, but he's a pretty remarkable driver. I mean, too bad he's not in the best equipment, but we'll get into more information about that very soon. As take a look on the back side of this packaging, there's the rest of the wave if you guys are having trouble trying to find which cars are in this wave, but there's your source right there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start the unboxing and the diecast review of the NASCAR Racing Experience car. Alrighty guys, we got the diecast out of its box, and before we get things started on the NASCAR Racing Experience car driven by Bubba Wallace, let's go ahead and take a look at the little accessory that comes with this. And it is another pretty rectangular magnet that we got for NASCAR Authentics. Pretty basic magnet that we got, but if you guys are a big fan of Bubba Wallace or Richard Petty, or even if you guys have tried out the NASCAR Racing Experience, feel free to pick this car up because it is a very unique car. And feel free to comment below if you guys ever tried out this the NASCAR Racing Experience. But speaking of that, guys, here is the diecast, and man, this is you know, I thought this was going to be a pretty underwhelming car, considering that, you know, it's not the best looking Bubba Wallace car compared to the STP or the Click and Close car. I still got a good feeling we're gonna get that Daytona raced version for Bubba Wallace, because I know we got it in the Gold Series, but I'm sure we're gonna get it for NASCAR Authentics. But pretty unique car that we got for this wave, if I do say so myself, as we are taking a closer look at this car. It does look really nice. We got those nice rookie stripes. Wait a minute. Okay, that 43 looks right. Oh, for the love of God, really? Oh God, that's bad. I mean, I just noticed that. Yeah, so that 43 does look a little low, but this one's even lower. I mean, am I crazy or am I drunk? But is that 43 way too low? It's like literally hugging up where the jack man inserts the jack. Man, that is, yikes. That sucks, man. That really sucks, because how the diecasts are displayed, kind of like what happened with my Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Little Hugs car. The number was actually short, but this one is just slanted all the way down where that jack post is. My God, Lionel, get your act together. Seriously, man. Oh, there's even a paint chip on the, well, you can always do a Sharpie with that, but man, that's bad. Let's try to forget about that, guys, even though, oh my God, I feel sorry for any Bubba Wallace fans out there who are watching this. Even the, well, looks like the logo's a little slanted right here, down onto the, this side right here. Man, that whole side's all screwed up. Man, I don't know what I'm talking about, because I'm just so, you know, petrified by that. Oh yeah, this car drove at the, I believe he drove this one time at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, so pretty appropriate that we actually got another car that was raced at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I mean, this will be a good time to upload this car and the Kyle Busch Snickers Almond car, because both those cars ran at Atlanta. So really nice, really nice looking car that we got. Would I say it's my favorite Bubba Wallace car? It's definitely my least favorite, but the Petty Blue still looks nice. But if you guys look closely how this paint scheme is, it's basically just all Petty Blue with the same Petty design that we usually get. I mean, they're kind of like Team Penske, you know, they keep the same design, but they kind of change a little bit things up. Get a all white top. I mean, well, all white top, yeah. The top of this car is all white with the, you know, the orange, reddish orange 43. See the paint, the decal is actually kind of wonky on here as well. Try to fold that in so it looks a little more cleaner. Man, this car definitely ain't that refined, but one little detail I did not notice that actually makes this car really stand out. If you look closely, all around this car on the bottom portion, that is the NASCAR colors. I didn't even notice that, but it is actually the NASCAR colors for the logo. I mean, you can't really see it right here on the back, but all the way around this car, especially on the rear quarter panels. You can really see it, and on the front, that's a really cool feature right there. But it was also pretty appropriate to have the NASCAR Racing Experience, sponsor a Richard Petty car, because Richard Petty, I think this is the same thing as well, I believe. They're just rebranded a little different. Richard Petty also has his own driving experience as well. It's called the Richard Petty Driving Experience, which, a lot of people know that as well. But I'm sure this one is, I think this is literally the same organization, if I'm not mistaken. It's just rebranded. I don't know. Feel free to comment below if you guys know more information about this. But I'm willing to give you guys the thoughts and opinions on this car. As without further ado, let's go ahead and start the diecast comparison. Now, I don't really have a Bubba Wallace car to compare this car, but he did drove this car last year when a certain someone got injured, and that certain someone was Eric Almirola. So this is the best car I can compare this car to, because the only other car that looks very similar to this was the Food Lion car from this year, but as you guys know, that was canceled in the 1/64 scale. So I mean, with how random this car came out, I mean, I'm sure we'll get the Food Lion car for NASCAR Authentics, but I highly doubt. I mean, there's a lot of Bubba Wallace cars that still need to be in NASCAR Authentics, but 4, that's pretty dang good right now. But I think the only thing that is pretty similar to this car is probably the paint scheme layout. Well, probably just the petty blue. I mean, you can definitely see where, it still kind of looks like that Smithfield car, but I mean, overall, way different painting. Of course, missing the Smithfield logo, because, that's Almirola's sponsor. But we also do got the Eckridge logos right on top, so that's pretty cool. No Nathan's logo for some odd reason. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, not really the best diecast comparison, but that's the best I could do. I could have just gave you guys another Bubba Wallace comparison, but this one had some similarities to it, so that's that. But I don't know, guys. I mean, if you did like the Smithfield car from last year, I say this car might be a good car to get. Or if you guys are a big fan of the NASCAR Racing Experience or the Rich Petty Driving Experience, then this will be another cool car to get. And heck, even if you guys went to the Atlanta race and you saw this car in person, might as well get as well, because who knows? Might have been a good experience if you guys saw this car at the track. And who knows, maybe you guys met Bubba Wallace. I mean, feel free to tell me you guys' thoughts and opinions about this car. But let's get wrap up the diecast review of Bubba Wallace's 2018 NASCAR Racing Experience Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Richard Petty Motorsports. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review along with other NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews, then feel free to take a second, stop what you're doing, and hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't already. And with that in mind, I'm going to see you guys on another NASCAR Authentics diecast review for Wave 9.